Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to the Soviet Union. It is July 1941, and German forces are beginning to push deeper into the Soviet Union after the beginning of Operation Barbarossa. In this second episode, during the offensive, which is the name of this mod that you can download down below in the description for Men of War Assault Squad 2, we've been able to capture a charcoal factory and basically clear out a village and some heavy tanks, or at least some of their better tanks, that they have available at this time. Germans are going to push further and further down, eliminating AT guns and clearing the way for other armies invading here today. If you haven't already, let's go ahead and get this one up well past 1,000 likes for the wonderful campaign that is before us here today, and to show support from mod makers. I bet we can do it all together, folks. So if you love that German army, all those wonderful sexy tanks, make sure you go ahead and click or tap that like button, and thank you very much in advance for subscribing as well. Alright, we've sent some troops down here, and quite a lot of them actually got eliminated as we captured this trench line. After clearing it out, we were stuck between a rock and a hard place a little bit, cleaning out some other trenches, but the Soviets suffered a way worse fate than us, as we now control the trench line there, and also pretty much the village. We're going to continue to push forward with our tanks and infantry, so that way we can capture. So without further ado, let's get it done. We're going to push forward and clear out infantry wherever we may find them, and we're going to capture some new objectives in front of us. Alright. We have officers at our disposal too that can bring in reinforcements, or rather supply. It's going to be very important. And we have an artillery gun over here at our disposal as well. Possibly capturing a KV-1 over here might be a good thing. It looks like it's disabled, so we're going to go for that. But not before I bring down the pain on top of these guys. They killed a few of our troops in the trench, so it is now time for us to use the 150mm on top of those guys. I think somebody got so afraid they threw one of their own grenades. I have no idea what that was all about. Alright, we're going to continue to fire on these positions here with our artillery and see if we can clean out this village now. German forces pushing through the farm fields and eliminating those buildings. Let's do it. No place to hide for the Germans, or for the Soviets. The Germans eliminating all their cover with their wonderful tanks. There we go. Just a few more hiding places. This village was a little bit costly for us, but not before capturing an entire trench line. Not too bad. Alright, looks like the Soviets also have this church occupied, but there's seemingly no strategic importance or objective for it. But we'll send our troops over there soon enough to capture. Alright, of all that, we have about 3 or 4 men left. Looks like 3 men out of the offensive. Some intense fire. We're going to hightail it back to base, seal up, get some ammunition, and see if we can go back over to the other side. We've also captured a Soviet officer, but now it's time for our tanks to do more of the hard work. I hear what sounds like another enemy tank that went up in flames. Not sure where. AT gun here. There we go. Direct hit with the artillery, it seems. Knocking that gun position out. Very good. And we're going to try to take out this position as well. There we go. Wow, look at that. German tanks are being fired at by these guns, but they're so light that it's not really a threat. I see some Germans or some Soviets over here. German reinforcements arriving. Fantastic. Find a broken Russian heavy tank. We sure did. I found that right off the start. Good to have these reinforcements at our disposal. If I would have had the option to call in more troops, I would have by now. Infantry is far more capable than troops at the moment. Or tanks. Troops are better than tanks at the moment. Let's let these guys have it over at the chicken coop. And there's seemingly more troops there. Alright, I wouldn't be surprised if the Soviets get some sort of reinforcement by now. They've got a lot of guns out there. I can't see them all. Oh, looks like we're engaging a vehicle. Alright, some of our infantry have come back here for supply. Is there no infantry supply in here? Should have rifle rounds. Oh, this is for heavy ammunition. Okay. We'll go back up to the truck then. There we go, we got him. Alright, the village is finally clear. Alright, well, what was once difficult has now become easier. Soviets are sending more tanks at us. We're going to get all of our vehicles healed up here. And I'm going to crawl my way over to this trench line. Looks like there's still some Soviet defenders there, so let's just crawl up close. We'll get that vehicle repaired and push up further. Panzer IV J1 still engaging over there. Okay, that artillery is very useful. Go ahead and put that on hold fire for now. Okay. Whoa. Some huge explosion. We can't advance much more further than this, yep, without taking fire from anti-tank guns. We're going to get things healed up here. This AT gun seemingly has been hit. You can see the damaged crater underneath it. If we can capture this position, though, we'll have a nice flank on it. Alright, some infantry inside there. Come on, get that machine gun up. There we go. First day or what? Alright, machine gunner sucks. Oh, great. Grenade. There we go. Alright, this facility's almost clear. Let's have our artillery guns start firing on the AT guns then. There we are. Oh, that's very danger close to our position. Firing heat rounds now. Don't want to do that. Should have heavy ammo here. Alright, we're limited on manpower. Let's have these two run back. We'll grab that heavy ammunition for the artillery piece and come back. Wow, what an idiot. Guy couldn't throw the grenade back. Alright, we're dealing with one more stubborn Soviet over here. I see him right there. There we go. Well, now the machine gunner woke up. Look at him. Okay, we've now captured a KV-1. Reinforcements have arrived. Excellent. Oh, that's what I need most is infantry. Take the KV-1 to the HQ. All right, roger. Very good. Now we've got all the infantry back. That's exactly what we needed. All right, let's continue. We don't want to bring vehicles up too close. In fact, after I repair this KV-1, we might have to wait until this AT gun is out of the way. Otherwise, it might get tracked again. Bring those supplies back. I'm really curious to see what happens if we capture the church. This mission seems to have a little, few little hidden bonus objectives to it. Let's grab a couple men here. Actually, a few more than that. There we go. We'll grab a big part of a squad. We'll go up there and see what we can do. All right, not too bad so far. Vehicles are still being hit, but we've been deflecting shots all day. All right, our men have captured this position. And for the most part, we have the right side of the map, aside from up to this trench line, where the Soviets are still counterattacking. And there's probably going to be more infantry coming our way, and more than likely tanks. That's my biggest fear. Very good defensive position for the Soviets. Well, let's walk into the church. I don't know where the Soviets have infantry. Oh, there they be. Hard to see inside that building. There we go. Okay, the church has been cleared. And it looks like, oh, we've actually captured a heavy ammunition crate over here. That's what the point of going over here was for. It was for the artillery piece. Well, we're definitely going to need that, so 2 of you boys grab that. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I made somebody mad. That's a T-38. All right, get back. We're going to need that armored car over here. All right, take cover. Where's our boys? Get into cover. Soviets didn't like us coming through. Okay, I'm going to send that ammo crate over here. Alright, we can continue to fire with our artillery gun. And that tank has been disabled. Good job. Okay, infantry can return. Alright, I believe that KV-1 has been repaired. Alright, we've got great opportunities here today. We're going to circle right, and we're going to come up behind that... Oh, actually, we're out of machine gun ammo, too. This is being played with ROBs, so we will need German machine gun ammo. That vehicle's basically useless now. Damn. There is a small ammo crate for this, but I don't think... Is this thing still firing heat rounds? Oh, that's the Stug firing. Sturmgeschütz. Alright, let's see here. We're firing on some certain position. AT gun there needs to go. We're just in a little bit of a waiting period now as we wait for the tanks to clear out some of these hard points. 700 rounds, 1,200 rounds, 2,000 rounds. We can't use any of the German or the Soviet machine gun ammo. I'm going to bring up our troops now. Actually, this was complete. What does he have? Oh, he's just captured. All right, you wait in the van. All right, let's see. What is some of this ammo here? I don't even know if this is some stuff we can capture. Now I'm just going to have these guys call in the... They should have signal flares, right? Nope, just binoculars. Oh, okay, so we can put officers on that gun. There's real no point of bringing these guys up at all. Although they do have a few weapons there, but okay, well, no point in using them. Alright. Soviets are coming up sporadically. We're starting to run out of ammo, though. We'll need that truck up here. And the artillery gun is still functioning. We need that 150 millimeter. Okay, that's good. Alright, go ahead and attack. Oh, that's out of the range? Okay. We'll move it forward now. Alright, we're going to play a little World War I here. We're out of machine gun ammo for some of our vehicles. It's going to be too much of a pain to actually bring some of that stuff up. I'm going to actually see here if... I don't think a vehicle that requires for example, the MG32, or sorry, MG34 or 42, obviously both are guns that are carried by infantry that were also put into vehicles. So, I'm kind of curious to see if we can actually resupply them with these. This is more of an infantry vehicle anyway. Infantry ammo vehicle. Alright, skirt. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'm going to take the small ammo crate and see if I can manually take machine gun rounds out of it. Alright, a little bit of housekeeping as we prepare for our offensive. Ammo crates here are so tiny. And they're not even worth it. Alright, that doesn't seem to work. Bring that soldier back here. And we'll bring up some of the heavy ammo. Alright, now we got our artillery in place. Now we can start having some fun with the Soviets. We're going to start clearing out this position. I believe this is the farm position. So let's go ahead and start attacking over here if we can. Looks like we're out of range. We really need to start hitting his positions over there. So let's get a little closer to the Soviets. KV-1 could be put to use against them. Let's try that. Doesn't look like it has ammo. Who the hell shot at us? Looks like we have one round and that's it. No machine gun ammo or anything in here. So we may as well pull out. Alright, let's start bombarding the hill. We'll get that KV-1 to come on all the way back. Well, that's rude. What the hell? Oh, we're going to bring that back to the HQ. Alright, let's start wrecking some of these Soviet positions. It's starting to be a big pain. Beautiful, there we go. Alright, this is not going to last too much longer for the Soviets. Ooh, wow. Well, though we didn't hit the gun, but we definitely decimated the trench. Now we can start targeting vehicles. The Sturmgeschütz is fantastic. It can just sit here and just do damage to anything. Run out of there, Kyle. Get out. Get the hell out of here. Looks like an enemy vehicle there was destroyed. Or was the tractor? I'm not sure. Well, let's add a little bit more pressure. Capture the central village is complete. Not sure exactly where that was. That may have been right down here. Alright. Wow, look at that. Vehicles decimated within like 10 seconds of our assault. Just a few artillery shells and she's all done. Well, let's keep taking out machine gun positions. We'll have that objective complete shortly. Let's make sure all of our infantry are rearmed. I want to get ammo to this. I got an idea. Oh wait, we have 100 rounds now. Maybe sitting next to the truck did work. I've never tested that before to see if a vehicle can get light ammunition from a vehicle like that, but it must work. Impending doom is closing in on the Soviets, but there's still a lot of defensive positions out there, but we're going to deal with them mostly by parking in front of them. Unfortunately, we can't use the KV-1. Alright, we brought the KV-1 back. Oh no, the soup kitchen, damn it! Whoa, careful. Jeez. Yeah, sorry, this isn't the tank we drive every day. Alright, KV-1's been captured and brought back to HQ. Make sure everybody's got ammo for our next part of our offensive. Alright, so I'm going to stick to the right side. We're going to push through here and kind of crawl our troops up. We're going to see if we can decimate this defensive line with the armored car. I'm just looking for any sort of tank. Oh, wait. I thought that was a machine gun position. I'm looking for any sort of AT gun or tank like that, BT-5s. Possible enemy, perhaps last-minute counterattack as well might hinder any sort of our advance, so we need to be careful there. Ah, there we go. Okay, so note to self, you can actually bring a armored car or any tank or anything next to a light vehicle. Opel Blitz, for example, supply truck. They are separated in Rob's realism between infantry and heavy ammo, so... Alright, 1,000 rounds should be good to start. Or perhaps we got supply from there, too, I'm not sure. Alright, let's bring our troops up on the right. Okay, never mind, back it up, back her up. We still got the tank, that's probably what it is. Alright, let's tighten the noose. I wish we had infantry on this left side, but we are going to need it on the right. Okay, we are dealing with an AT gun on the left. It is within range, though, of our AT gun, artillery gun, rather. We're going to get some troops in this trench for security. I don't want anyone walking up on the artillery like that. Oh, nice. There we go. Well, oh, my. Whoa, did it blow all those guys out of the trench? They're kind of just chilling up here now. Let's hit them with one more shell. We can basically take out the whole Soviet army right here. All right, fire. Oh, a little off. Oh, well. It's a hard position to hit. Okay, well, if we've got all of these anti-tank guns out of the way, it is pretty much over for the Soviets. More of an operational cleanup. So, let's see. We're going to try to push forward, though, and capture this farmhouse here. Yeah, this little farming area. We pretty much destroyed that. Here comes the artillery shell. There we go. Woo! Damn, that's a big hit. Good job, guys. All right, there's a tank up here still. We'll have to be mindful of that. Our objective is to capture the school. That seems to be where the Soviets' main base is. HE shells should be able to destroy these tanks, too. They're so light. Hopefully we don't hit the wall there. All right, Larry, keep down. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's good. 150 millimeter. That'll do it. All right, let's see. Just need to clear out the trench, and there's one more tank on the left side. Well, after that, boy, it is GG here for the Soviets. Let's keep pushing up. Oh, more reinforcements for us. I keep underestimating the Soviet range on their tanks. Holy sh... Molotovs. Luckily ineffective. Okay, we have infantry that's arrived again. I would like to use that KV-1, but it has no ammo, so it's worthless, basically. Oh man, the Soviets managed to give us a flat tire. What are we going to do? There we go. Alright folks, that is it for this episode. Join me next time for the final assault on the Large Hill position. This one's going to be interesting. We've cleared out a lot of the Soviet heavy defenses, but there's still a lot out there, and it looks like the Soviets are counterattacking as well with troops sporadically. They still have tanks out there, though. T-26 tankette spotted there. So we're going to blow that one up next time. I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for clicking that like button and the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.